in. It's a real battle to the front. Russell Baracci out front. He was out there in his qualifying round. He knows how to get the job done. Car number 5 is your leader. The rest of the field stays tightly bunched, but that won't be that way for too very long, folks. As you can see, these drivers get stronger on each and every outing. Putting on a wonderful performance here this afternoon. Little paint swapping on the backstretch. Tim Morissette and the 43 car come together on the backstretch. Both look to be heading in the right direction. Nick Lodano in the 43N car stalls up in turn number 4. Being told to head it down to the infield. He's got his trunk open. Right rear tire down on the white 43. In the meantime, Nick Lodano's car is going to go a lap down. Loses the bet, and we're going back racing with the 43 and Nick Lodano being pushed to the infield. Russ Baracci out front with the 5 car. He's got things well in hand. He's been there for most of the afternoon. Look who's breaking out in second. It's the OAM. Mike Giantino out of New Haven running second. Don Etheridge, car number 53, looks to the outside. He's moving towards the front as well. Field settles down, everybody charging to the front of the field. Let's see who's got enough patience to wait it out. Let traffic thin down a little bit before they make the mad rush to the front. Now to complete lap number 4. Russ Baracci remains out front. The rest of the field, meanwhile, scrambling for a position. 3 and 4 wide through the turns. The action hot and heavy. To be one of the strongest fields we've had in quite some time. A lot of top runners out there and everybody running to perfection. Lap after lap, side by side. A lot of confidence being built, a lot of experience being gained this afternoon as the drivers continue to charge to the front. Man on the move, car number 54, Dave Etheridge. Way back in the pack, has already worked his way up using that middle groove to his best advantage. Able to dispose of some of the slower competitors, charging methodically right to the front of the field. Keep your eyes on the 54 car as he continues to charge to the front. Billy Reynolds, car number 34, started 25th on the grid. He's also on the move, as are a number of other drivers. We'll pick them out and pass them along as we feel comfortable about their moving toward the front of the field. Mark Lewis in the 38 New England. A top performer, whatever he takes to the speedway, is out front. Again, the Omco barrier being tested. I'm sure it's going to prove out a whole lot stronger than any race car. It has in the past, it probably will in the future. Nick Lodano looking to come back out with the 43N car. He's got to be down a number of laps. Can't even understand why he's thinking coming back out. But nonetheless, he's coming back out. Evidently, he enjoys racing that much. By the way, the car is for sale. The car is fast. Evidently, a minor problem sidelining ahead this afternoon. Things beginning to settle down. The drivers realize it's a long race. And Don Etheridge, out front with car number 53, he's hot-footing it around. He's going to find himself at the back end of the back gear right shortly, working through some of the slower cars. 10 laps down. He better plan his attack well. This is a strong field of pure stocks on hand this afternoon. Up until this point, every driver except the 43N is on the lead lap. That's amazing. Let it down. Could be 12 or 13 before they get to the back markers. That's going to add just a little spice to this event. Once they start navigating and picking their way through some of the slower cars, it proves to be a task some of the drivers just aren't capable of. Keep your eyes on that 53 car. Slower cars directly in front. It's only going to be a lap or two before they start working their way through the back markers. 12 laps shown as complete. The 9 Long Island, tail end of the lead lap. May not be there for long. As the leader approaching from the rear rather rapidly. Passing flag is going out. Look at this. It's the twin act. Don Etheridge and Dave Etheridge out front running 1-2. with the 34 car. So unless your number has a 5 or a 4 in it, you don't belong in the top 5. And that stays that way as Billy Reynolds moves into the 4th spot with car number 34, moving the 5 of Russ Biaggi back to the 5th spot. Looking for your leaders, but the leaders battling amongst themselves. The Etheridge boys battling it out to the back straightaway. 53 to the high side, that's Donnie Etheridge. 54 to the low side, that's David Etheridge. Side by side, it looks as though Dave has the edge at the line, but that's short-lived as he makes contact with one of the back markers. Mark Sinati goes around, Leo goes around with the 69 car, right in heavy traffic, but both keep on percolating. George Murray to the infield with the 70 car. Whoa, problems on the backstretch. Rio in the 69 and Rich Bianca make contact head on. Green flag, quickly back out, wasting no time. Etheridge being challenged by the 44 of Russ Holly on the backstretch. Billy Reynolds right there to charge as well with the 34 car. Top 4 cars running pretty tight. Again, it's going to be a while before they get to the back markers as Donnie Etheridge, the early race leader, goes around, holds it tucked down nicely, slides into the infield, gets it turned around, back in a forward gear, and he's coming back out. He wants more of this, folks. He's had quite an afternoon thus far. Yellow is back out. Mark Sinati in trouble with that 66M on the backstretch. Let's hope everybody sees the yellow flag and jumps on the brakes in time. Good time from the inside groove has Mike. He's in the turn 1 first. Ross Holly has Billy Reynolds high in through the turns. They continue to run door handle to door handle. Gary Page in trouble takes the current point leader. Russ LaJoy for a ride, but it looks as though Russ LaJoy is all right. Look at Mike Poulsen on the backstretch, backwards with the 69 car. He was going faster than some of the guys were going forward. And turns it around. Nice piece of driving, Michael. Not too many drivers talented enough to do that, but Michael is, and he just proved it. I'm sure he's going to be thrilled when he gets to work tomorrow, and he can talk about that one. 300 foot backwards racing as the other guys are going frontwards. Well, it looks as though the scoreboard is down. We're not quite sure why. Whether it got on blunt, got a little warm, or whatever happened. We do apologize for the malfunction. Evidently something is down. Now we got it back underway, and we're going to count it back up again. Malfunction with the Busch Racing Series scoreboard has been corrected. As you can see the laps being counted. Gets us back up where we belong with the 20 laps shown as complete. Problems in turn 2, some of the slower cars coming together. That rectifies itself as we complete another circuit. Rich Kowalski in trouble with the 6 car. He's on the outside down the back straightaway. Let's see if he can duck down onto the apron. Well, the scoreboard returns with David Etheridge, car number 54, as your leader. Running second, the 34 of Billy Reynolds. Third is the 38 of Mark Lewis, then the 05 of Todd Ruddy, out officially in the 4th spot. Rich Kowalski off the pace with the 6 car heads to the infield. Things are settling down. They're waiting for the score and some idea what belongs on the scoreboard. Mark Lewis in a 38 car should be third, then Todd Ruddy 4. Heavy on the throttle, Etheridge able to navigate away through these slower cars, doing a fine job till this point. It's kind of tough. You don't know where the driver's going to go, high, low, in between. It's a guessing game. That's at best. It's like Russian roulette, folks, and we're closing in on the halfway mark. It's the halfway mark as it crosses the stripe this time line. 25 down, 25 quick ones to go. Billy Reynolds in trouble with the 34 car. He's off the pace. He almost got Todd Ruddy along the way. So now the 34 heads to the infield with mechanical problems. Todd Ruddy running in the, we believe the 3rd spot was Russ Holly 4. stack them up like cordwood, and some of the top runners are involved. Russ Holly in the 44 car had been running right up front, just climbed right over somebody else. Or for that matter, I think someone just climbed right over him. Getting tough out there, everybody looking for the front of the field. This one's turning out to be a scorer's nightmare, folks. They've got them all over the place. A couple of minor skirmishes, pushing a lot of cars along the way. You can see the 9 Long Island has the bumper hanging out the side, but he's still able to roll it into the infield. Uh-oh, problems off the fourth turn. Chris Doughton and Ray Luce continue to swap a little paint. Evidently, Downing loses a tire. Daddio goes around with the 09. Let's see if Daddio can get the 09 rolling in a proper direction. Now he gets it going just as the yellow traffic pounds the big pedal down the front straightaway out front. Mark Lewis trying to keep the leader in sight with the 38 New England car. Mark LaJoy caught back in traffic, has the 71 of Bobby Little close by. And it looks to be probably, we're going to guess, the 30 of Russ LaJoy, and then maybe the 44 of Russ Holly. Something like that as they run down the top 7 or 8. Again, it's strictly unofficial. We call it as we see it. It may not be the way they are actually running. 3 wide down the back straightaway. Bobby Little working through the middle. Cars get better late in the race. Others just go away. You never know how they're going to react. Pretty much the same as Dave Etheridge has just about run away to hide. Coming down to a 9-lap dash. 54 car remains as your leader. Donnie Etheridge, on the other hand, goes around in turn number 2. That's definitely what Dave didn't want to see. As long as he's out of the way and still rolling, we'll stay under green. Dave Etheridge looking to get behind some of the slower cars, making Mark Lewis's job just a bit more difficult. Heads to the infield with the $37 sign. Dave Etheridge out of Portland, Connecticut with 2 wins. Is your leader, but there could be a problem as right in front of the leader, the 08 car went around. As Mike Fernald gets it pointed in the right direction, stands on the gas and gets out of the way. Close call, but no cigar. Looks as though Fernald's going to call it an afternoon as he heads to the infield. Mark Lewis in the 38 car. Definitely closing in, folks. It's coming down the crunch time. Next time by, they'll just have 5 laps to go. And Dave Etheridge is either slowing down or Mark Lewis is picking up the pace. We're not sure which. Whatever the case may be, there's only 5 more circuits remaining. Etheridge is out front. Mark Lewis would like to reel him in. There's less than a straightaway between the two. And just about 5 laps or less remaining. Time is definitely running out. Mark LaJoy, in the meantime, has opened up a little bit of breathing room over the 71 of Bobby Little. Nick Lodano finally parks the 43 and Hunted Mercer in the infield. He's had a rough afternoon with the automobile. Dave Etheridge just keeps pedaling along, but trouble right in front of the leader. Rich Kowalski had him sideways. And Etheridge looking to blast out front, trying to get away from trouble if he possibly can. They'd like to skirt around it. All he has to do is hang on for a few more short laps. In fact, 2 to be exact. 2 to go, being posted from the flag stand. Mark LaJoy was closing in on Mark Lewis, but that appears to have ended as the Dupree automobile, the car number 25, up in turn. Last attempt of the afternoon, 2 to go. Mark Lewis stuck deep in the back. A lot of slower cars in the way. Going to make his job just a bit more difficult, but he could lose the runner-up honors. as Mark Lewis closes in with the 4 car. Anthony Daddio down on the inside with the 09 car. He did it the last time. He played the cat and mouse game and lost, and he's going to lose it again this time, because this time he's not going to catch the break he wanted. He sat there just too long the last time. This time they wait for him, and he loses it all as we're going down to the checkered flag this time by Mark Sinati off the racetrack with the Chrysler Cordoba on the backstretch. It doesn't make any difference now, folks. The checkered flag is out as Dave Etheridge is going to pick up the win. Unofficially finishing second will be the 4 car of Mark Lewis. Then it looks to be the like that Mark LaJoie, Mark Lewis in the 38 car, unofficially third. And I'd have to say after that, probably Bobby Little. But put that on hold as we're going trackside to talk to the winner. Mobile, a long afternoon. Dave, once again, congratulations. That was a good run. You came from the back of the pack. It was Etheridge against Etheridge for a while. Were you giving away anything to Don, or was it right to the pedal, right from the drop of the green?
I was giving it all I got.
Well, you know, you did pretty well this afternoon. You finally got the advantage. You opened it up. You walked away. It just seemed nobody could catch you this afternoon. Anything in particular you did to get prepared?
No, I don't think I'm really that much faster than anybody else. Just I got the traffic through pretty easy, and I was pretty lucky, I guess.
Well, you know, it seemed for a while there, the pack was staying tightly bunched, and you were able to run in clear speedway. Does that make it easier, or would you rather have the traffic to help drop off some of the competition?
Yeah, I like the traffic a lot better.
You know, Mark Lewis was there for a while, but he faded, and Mark LaJoie started closing rapidly. A few more laps, it might have been a different ball game at the end.